Andrea Tolve.
My name is Andrea Tolve and I'm 37 years old. I've been a vegetarian for about 2 years, and about a year and a half ago I became a vegan. I work for MTV, where I'm project manager in the IT area. Therefore, I coordinate projects in all departments that deal with technology information. I made this choice because I thought that conscious consumption was the most efficient instrument to make the world a better place, to be able to do something on a personal level. What used to be unsustainable for me was to think one way and behave in another. The click came about with a book by Jonathan Safran Foer entitled If Nothing Matters, where the author, who is a famous American writer and vegetarian, on the occasion of the birth of his son, questions himself on the best diet to have his son follow. Whoever is vegan is contrary to the use of any product of animal origin, and in general, every form of animal exploitation. In my own little world, aside from my diet, I don't use shampoo or products for the home or for personal hygiene that is tested on animals or that can be dangerous for the natural environment. As for clothing, I easily find alternatives. I avoid using leather, silk, and feathers. The first steps I took, suddenly from one day to the next, was that of no longer eating meat or fish, even if it's not the best way, because the best suggestion is that of giving the body a little time to get used to this gradually, that of eliminating foods coming from animals, meat or fish. When a person decides to follow a vegan diet, one has to be very careful with what he eats. All that need for meat, that desire for hamburgers or grilled steaks, those things that when you take this step, you're afraid it will be difficult to handle. They no longer exist. At least for me, it was like that. Perhaps the most difficult aspect is reconciling this choice with what had occurred in the past, which is my lifestyle, my social life. Dinners, aperitifs, going out with friends, because often when you're out it's hard to find alternative food worth eating, to be able to eat in a correct fashion. At the office, I tend to bring food from home, both for quality as well as financial reasons. If I made it as a single male who'd never set foot in the kitchen until a few years ago, anyone can do it. My food choice is without a doubt very sustainable, because industrial raising, production of animal food in general, is the biggest cause of environmental problems. The suggestion I feel like giving is that of adding and not removing. One should look for recipes for vegan and vegetarian foods that can arouse our curiosity, and once in a while even prepare them. Rather than hope in a world of vegans is the hope of a world where people who are aware, who are free to decide. Because I myself don't know if I've got the truth in my pocket, but I'd like for everyone to be aware of what is involved in the food that ends up on their plate, and what they buy, and everything that it entails.